Good morning. Oh, sleepy. Ah. Good morning, Lauren. Are the alerts working this morning? 'Cause slow. Nasty. You nasty, girl. You nasty. I have destroyed my feet from shoes. The alerts are not working. They must not be. Because, yeah, I don't know what's happening. I am driving to Monroeville, Alabama today to speak at the Writers Symposium. So I'm driving 3 hours to speak for 45 minutes and drive 3 hours back. I'm already tired. I don't know what's going on with the alerts. I don't know. I can tell because there's only 100 people on, and usually there's like 600 or 700 people. So that means the alerts are not working, which is super annoying. But good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. There is some crazy stuff going on. First of all, there is literally like a phenomenon happening at Starbucks about these unicorn frappuccinos. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but they're like pink and blue, and they're like sour frappuccinos with like fairy dust or something on top of them. And people were going crazy yesterday. Like, I had to try one. I just had to try one. Really? You just had to try one? Okay. I'm not knocking it. I don't like anything in my coffee. Yeah, everybody share the video and let your people know. Click share really quick and be like, she's on. Because people don't know. But if you share the video, it will help. Anyway, I read that they have over 70 grams of sugar. That's like 3 times what you're supposed to have in a day. So I would imagine that they're probably so sweet you can only have like 3 sips. But I don't like anything in my Allison Pollock. Thank you for sharing the video. Guys, if you could just share it and write like, hey, she's on Coffee Talk, because I don't know what's going on. It's got to be way too sweet. So definitely not for me. I like my coffee like I like my men. Tasting like coffee. That's just me. All right? What was the other thing that I wanted to tell you? Oh, today's the anniversary of Prince's death. I remember exactly where I was when Prince died. I'll never forget. But there was something else I wanted to tell you, and I can't remember what it was. Darn. I shouldn't have smoked that one joint in high school. So I can't remember anything now. This is exactly why doves cry. How can you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. He might have wrote that about my mom. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Okay. I'm so sorry I had to do that to your ears. Couldn't help myself. Okay. So, yeah, it's been 1 year since Prince died. All right. So, I wanted to tell you about, is there any update on the friend that I apologized to? All right, hold on. Hi, Gia. Oh, your 4-year-old likes my singing? Well, they don't really have good tone at 4, honey. Don't worry. He'll realize in a couple of years I'm terrible, but it's fine. I can't sing, but I do, and I'll never stop. So I apologized to my friend. As you guys know, I apologized on Wednesday morning. And, you know, I think that we will be fine, but I don't think that our relationship will ever be the same. And that's okay. Because the way I'm looking at it now is perhaps there needed to be a paradigm shift. Perhaps it was time for the relationship to change. And that's why things happen the way they did. I just choose to believe that. All right, so I'm going to get started on what today's Coffee Talk is about. So will you guys hit share right there and say, watch Coffee Talk, because the alerts are not working? Just hit share. It tells me if you're sharing. I could see if you're not. I'm just kidding. Well, it does tell me, but yeah, Trish, I think it is. It's a new season for the relationship, and as sad as that is for me, because I had become very comfortable and safe and happy in the way the relationship was, you know, maybe it's just time. Taylor McGee, I do get messages on Facebook. I don't get to answer them as often as possible. Just so you guys know, in general, I do receive messages on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, but I get hundreds. And I try to make time to go through some of them, but just so you know, a couple of things. One, I'm not a therapist. So I will read what you have to say, but a lot of times you guys want me to fix things, and it's some of our stuff needs professional help. It's not anything that I can fix in a message. Two, I just don't have the time, the physical time to answer a lot of messages. So forgive me, but I try to write back something, even just thank you for writing or something. But yes, I do get messages. I just don't have a lot of time. I also apparently get tits. So there's that. Okay, so I wanted to tell you guys an interesting conversation that I had where I realized that no matter how many, Sherry Jolly, thanks for sharing this video. No matter how many cool, brave things you do in your life, there will always be somebody who has something to say. And I decided I was going to share you the brutal, honest things that I hear, and then explain to you guys why I do what I want to do anyway. Okay, so as you can imagine, I take a lot of slack about the work that I do. A lot of people who say, do you ever wonder if all the traveling will negatively affect your children? How is it good for your marriage if you're always gone? Don't you ever want to see your kids? No, I never want to see my kids. Yuck. Who wants to see their kids? Ugh. Small, dirty, annoying creatures? No. I mean, asking a mother, don't you think about your kids? I mean, we've literally had this conversation 1,000 times. Don't you think about your kids? Yes. So I only think about my kids, only, morning, noon, and night on days that end in Y. So that is the only time I think about my kids. Morning, noon, night, on days that end in Y. That's it. At all the other times, I'm not thinking about my kids in any capacity. Do I want my marriage to work? I mean, ish. I mean, yes, I want my marriage. I mean, what? Do you know how much I put up with so that marriage will work? Anyway, I've put up with comments about what I do forever. You know what is interesting, though, is that the same people who will judge me for traveling say things to me like, gosh, I wish your show was still on the air. I wish Jersey Belle was still on the air. And I think, oh, you would be fine if I put my kids on a reality show. That's fine with you. On Bravo, which is, yeah, the best place for kids right under Disney World, right? But you got a problem that I drive to Atlanta or I fly to LA. Got it. Okay. So basically, as long as it serves you and entertains you, you don't care what I do with my kids. But if it's not doing that for you, then you have judgment on my children. Nope. Got it. Check and check. So here's the thing. I had the same conversation with two different people yesterday about work. Oh, y'all, I'm fine. I am fine. Y'all just listen because this coffee talk is going to make you think. Y'all don't need to stick up for me because I have learned a long time. I decided long ago never to walk. Okay, first of all, don't ever try to do Whitney. Okay, ever. It's sacrilegious. Second of all, if you're white, and I might be, I'm not sure. I'm going to do a DNA test. I'm going to do one of those mail-off DNA tests because people think I'm white, but like I don't feel that. So I'm going to do a DNA test. White people should just definitely not do Whitney. So I apologize to all the real singers out there. So I had the same conversation. Ready for this? I have 2 job offers right now. 2 job offers. Both incredible opportunities. Incredible for me. One is in New Jersey and one is in Atlanta. Neither is in Birmingham because that's not a thing. Okay? I have worked 15 years for these opportunities. 15 years. This is nothing that came from Jersey Belle. This is literally every year of me working on taking less money so I could get the job, doing more work than the person next to me so I could build my resume. 15 years of holding people's purses on red carpets, being the publicist that was like, I'm just so happy to be here, right? Paying my dues, putting the work in, producing videos and doing things so that I could become an actual producer, right? Writing movies, doing what I do, traveling, sleepless nights, early flights, forget it, okay? 15 years. I finally have 2 offers that I couldn't dream it up in my best life. Honestly, I'm so excited for me. Yeah, and so yesterday I was telling one person about the situation. And her response was, Jamie, you need to think about the decisions that you're making. It is exciting, yes. But just because you get offered something wonderful doesn't mean you should take it. Doesn't mean it's right for you. So listen, if the universe is trying to tell me something, I'm listening. So I'm all ears. This woman is telling me something and I'm listening. So I'm like, okay. She's like, your children are at an age where they need their mother. And I understand that you want this career and you've worked very hard at it. You turning those jobs down for your children doesn't mean you didn't earn those jobs. You earned them. You deserve them. But you have to start thinking about your kids. Oh, I love that one. Got to start thinking about my kids. Right. Okay, let me start thinking about my kids because from literally the time I saw positive on a pregnancy test, I haven't thought about anything else in my life. But you're right. I should probably start thinking about my kids. That's a great suggestion. But okay. Anyway, she was not trying to be hateful. In fact, she was trying to help me. Legitimately, this person likes me. No. This person likes me and legit was like, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to think about you. Okay? So she said, you don't realize being gone 2 days a week could have like a lasting effect on your kids. I said, okay, well, you've given me a lot to think about and I appreciate that. Thank you for that. And she felt like she had done her job. She felt like she had delivered a message that I needed to hear, and I received it. Yes, got you. I need to start thinking about my kids. Totally got it. And then I came home to my 23, 25, I don't even know, year-old babysitter who I love so much. Greatest kid ever. And Brooke said, I feel like we haven't caught up. You know, you were in LA. How did it go? Blah, blah, blah. So I say to Brooke the same thing. It's very exciting. My life professionally, it's nerve-wracking because I'm not making any money right now. Zero. This is the first time in my life I have zero income. Okay? So I said, but I know big things are coming and I have these opportunities and I'm really trying to figure out what the right next move is and blah, blah, blah. And I'm telling her about the opportunities. And this is her reaction. This is the coolest thing I've ever heard. How amazing that you have worked so hard and you finally are getting the opportunities that you have prayed for, that you have worked towards. Now, is this the message the universe wants me to receive? I don't know, but I'm listening to it just like I listened to the different reaction 3 hours before that, right? And she's like, this is a dream for you. You deserve this. Figure it out. Work it out with Michael. Make it happen. Like, explain it to the kids. Tell them how hard you've worked and what you want to do. Tell them what you'll be doing for work. So when you're not here, they understand what mommy's doing. So I gave her a big hug and I said, I'm going to think about it. I'm going to make the right choice. Don't worry. And then I laid in bed last night laughing at what Coffee Talk would be about today because I realized that the truth is that those two conversations represent the world. In any brave, cool decision you will ever want to make for your life, even if that decision goes against your family, your religion, your whatever, okay? If it is right for you, if it is a decision you have to make for your life, there will always be people who think it is awful and terrible for you to do it. And there will always be people who go, what are you waiting for? Do it. Hurry up and do it. So my point in all of this, sharing all of this long-winded story for you is, if whatever you want to do in your life, take time to think about it and do it anyway. Am I the Rock? When did I start? Seriously, is this the effect of Botox? Because I can lift one eyebrow now and I could never do that before. So either I am developing talents in my old age that I didn't have before, or I'm becoming the Rock. And that should be a reality show. Whatever it is that you want to do it anyway. Because there are always going to be people who go, you really should think about your children. You should start thinking about your kids, right? And then there are going to be people who are like, kid schmids, what do you mean? This is amazing. Go. Do what you want to do in your life. I don't care if it's go back to school. I don't care if it's get a divorce. I don't care if it's start a business from your home. I don't care if it's getting personal training certified or having a 4th baby or a 5th or a 6th, because you love those people that go, are you guys going to ever stop having babies? No. Could you get out of my vagina? Thanks so much. If your name is not Michael or Dr. Huggins, I don't want you in my vagina or my uterus or my anything for that matter. So I say to you, I want you to feel good about doing what makes you feel good. I don't care what other people say. Do it anyway. Because at the end of your life, you are not going to look back and go, well, Judy thought that one thing was a terrible idea. Judy, why didn't I listen to you? Fuck Judy, man. Fuck you mean? Judy, keep your opinions to yourself. Do it anyway. And here's the truth. I don't know what the right decision is for me right now. I'm going to meet with everybody. I'm going to see where I feel like I can be the best. Because if I am going to be away from my kids 2 days a week, I want to know that I am doing the best possible work, that I am fulfilling my life in the best possible way, that I am moving in the direction I am meant to move in, and being taken care of and treated fairly. Because listen, I got 3 kids that are all going to be in high school at the same time, and guess where they're going after that, folks? 3 kids in college at the same time. Okay? 3 kids in college at the same time. Do y'all want to pay my mortgage? Y'all want to pay my kids' college tuition? I will stay home all day and bake casseroles in a cute outfit, and I will be so cute doing it. Okay? When I'm home, I am with my kids. I am on the driveway making up nasty songs. I am at soccer all day. I mean, yes, sometimes I take work calls, but when I'm home, I'm mom. I cook dinner every night for my kids. I wash their clothes. I wipe their butts. I tuck them in. I mean, I'm mom. I actually appreciate the work more because I do get a break, even though I'm exhausted. So anyway, just don't worry about me. Think about how this coffee talk impacts your life. If there is a decision that you have been weighing on, that you have been thinking about, and you're worried about what other people will think if you make the decision, I'm going to tell you right now, do what is best for you, and your decision-making skills will attract the right people. And the people that don't agree with you, and the people that don't get it, and the people that are threatened by it, because you'll always be a target as long as you're a threat. I could do a whole coffee talk on that. You will always be a target as long as you're a threat, and that is the truth. Actually, that's tomorrow's coffee talk. Do you. Do you. What? You know, do you. Do you. Okay? Okay. I love you guys so much. I don't know why Facebook is not giving the alerts. It's super annoying. Like I said, I'm driving to Monroeville today to speak at the Writer Symposium at 2:30, and then I'm driving 3 hours back to meet Olivia at a birthday party. So don't tell me I don't think about my kids. And I did post some fun things on Instagram yesterday. I don't know how many of you are on my Instagram, but woo, it was a fun one yesterday. Jamie P. Sullivan. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. We sold out of the crosses again. The cross necklaces, I ordered 100 and we sold out. You guys are amazing. And I think you're going to love them. That's the thing, is I really, really believe that you are going to love them because I wear mine every day. I shower with it. I fly with it. I have sex with it. I wear it. I love it. All of it. And I love it. Hold on. Let's do the Wounded Warrior thing and then I'll say goodbye. Hold on. Never say goodbye. If you want one of these cross necklaces, I just ordered 100 more to be made. So I'll post when they're made and then you can get one. But I love it. I love it. I never take it off. It's my favesies. All right. I love you guys so much. Have a great, great day.